So we're at the VIP tour. It's difficult to put into words how genuinely excited I am. So we're just waiting in the lounge of the VIP area. The tour starts in about 5 minutes, and we've just spoken to Bobby, our tour guide, who just happens to be a massive Back to the Future fan. So we leave in 5 minutes.
By the way, for my Harry Potter fans, people that designed the sets for Harry Potter designed all of this for us. And one of the first questions we asked is, where does the sun rise and where does the sun set within the relations to the property? And that way, as the sun rises, it cuts through the buildings, creates shadows, makes the snow look like it glistens. The attention to detail to me is one of my favorite things about that. And you'll see more of that when they do theming for roller coasters ride. And that way, when you go through, you can choose like this, it just adds to the ambiance. This is part of the real thing. Waterworld beneath us. Warner Brothers in the distance. Behind that is HD's Live ABC Studios. Left of that is NBC Studios. That's behind us, the CBS cabinet. That's where they shot the Gilligan's Island TV series. Movie of Gilligan's Island, by the way, all the movies. Remember Gilligan's Island? We're not body of water just down there. We're going to drive right past all of that. Village, little town right there. Our metropolitan sets. They're actually filming 2 productions over there right now. But if you look back where the trees are, 130. Right at 30 is the clock tower from Back to the Future, from my Back to the Future fans. Right now they're filming a TV show over there called Stuart Farrell's To Save the Universe. If anyone's heard of the show Big Bang Theory, it's a spin-off of that.
Hello everyone, welcome to the studio tour. Good morning.
So we're just heading to go on to the studio tram. I think we've got our own VIP tram. So let's see what we get.
So for my
right behind it, Soundstage 12. It's 5 stories tall, the size of a half a football field. You ever saw the movie Inception? Remember the hotel spins around in Inception? All done inside of Soundstage 12. Let me see if I can pull it up here for you. You can see some of the big movies that were shot there. For my Back to the Future fans, that was the top of the clock tower.
Soundstage, by the way, has been used for a lot of big productions over the years. I'll just give you a few of them. If you've ever watched Pirates of the Caribbean, they filmed here for the Pirates movies. Our studio, all studios for that matter, are rental facilities. So you'll hear us talk about pirates a lot. Disney, Warner Brothers, things like that. They also use this for a television show, and I don't know if we have any fans, and I know we do have fans because some of them talked about it. That's for us.
$60,000 to do the stippling and everything that looks right. Otherwise, it looks kind of cheap to go along with it. So a lot of times on shows, if we need someone to, let's say you're the character and you die and you need to make a copy of you, we won't make a copy. It's cheaper just to hire you to come back another day. By the way, if you watch The Good Place and you see them eating yogurt, what are we eating instead of yogurt? Yogurt will melt under the lights. So what will not melt that you can eat? Ready for this? Instant mashed potatoes. You just dye in different colors. Take a look to your left, there's Ted the teddy bear. Oh my gosh, who's seen Ted or Ted 2? Raise up hands. Home of the Dino Laurentiis production company. 2 of our newest sound stages over here on the left, 25 and 26. These sound stages are actually 100% soundproof. This is where they filmed a television show called Keenan with Kenan Thompson. Did anybody watch the show Keenan? Nobody, and that's where the show got canceled. So they tore out those sets, put another show over here called St. Dennis Medical with Winnie McLean-Covey. You might remember her from The Goldberg. She's the mom of people like Steven Spielberg. But my all-time favorite filmmaker has to be the Kiwi himself, Mr. Peter Jackson. In fact, we have him here to tell you about the making of the movie King Kong. Take a look.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old.
stories long, and we use 16 different projectors to create those 3D images. In fact, if you were to watch each section on its own, as if it's a regular sized movie screen, you'd be watching over 54 minutes of a feature film, and you saw them 2.5 minutes. Yeah, take a look over here on the left. You're going to see our metropolitan sets. This is also where we have Courthouse Square. You guys know better as Hill Valley from Back to the Future. I'm going to show you the way it looked when they filmed for different productions. There's the clock tower, the way most of you remember it. Keep in mind they're using it right now for TED TV. Bel Air just filmed there. And the new television show Stuart Fails to Save the Universe. It's a spin-off of Big Bang Theory. For those who know Big Bang Theory, Stuart is the guy who runs the comic book shop. You might not know this, but Stuart was originally supposed to play the lead role in Big Bang Theory. Now take a look on your screen. You're going to see the Duke John Wayne and Kirk Douglas. Some of you have no clue who either of these people are. It's okay. John Wayne is the guy on the right in the pink shirt. In real life, I'm sorry, I'm going to use feet for my friends visiting from overseas, somewhere between 6'2" to 6'5". Kirk Douglas, on the other hand, is my height, 5'9". To make Kirk Douglas taller, he's standing on a box. Look at their knees. They don't line up. Now watch the rest of the scene. Watch what happens.
Mine hit the ground first.
I don't see Pete in the boat. That means he's diving. Oh, hey, Pete. Pete, if you can hear me, you're going to want to get back in that boat. Pete, get back in the boat. There's a shark. Oh, no. Oh, this is not good. Oh, no. Oh, geez. I always said Pete had a lot of guts to be out there. And there they are. Oh, for Pete's sake. All of that just for that joke. Now, we're going to pull by gasoline tanks because nothing says safety like gasoline. Okay, he got some bait. He attached it to that yellow barrel. Okay. Ooh, he looks like he got part of the dock. This is not good. This is not good. Oh. Oh, no. This is the way it normally feels in Los Angeles, by the way. Guys, take a look at the yellow barrel. I can see him. There he is. Pentagram. He's delivering. Oh, no, ma'am. Only a land shark. That's alright. I can blame Ursula. She said to do it. There you go. I love these people. Oh. Alright. Here's the money shot. Here it comes. Anagram.
Okay, we're leaving.
But I'm going to put a little bit right here in front of you, okay? Just remember, he asked for it, okay? So, just remember it's Ursula's fault, okay? That's all you need to worry about. Our ring is simply an overhead sprinkler system on the camera's view. It shoots the water up in the air, falls down naturally like falling rain. What do you guys think? Does it look good?
Yeah.
It's almost like the real thing. Do some of you feel like you're back home?
Yes.
Now, keep in mind, the ring does not have to go everywhere. It just needs to go for as long as the camera. But if you leave it on for so long, you can't see the flash floods. Remember, if you're in a blue seat on the left, you will be getting wet. But only if you're in a blue seat. You're all in blue seats. Yeah, I warned you. It's on camera. We got this covered. I'm recorded. This flash flood is produced by using thousands of gallons of recycled water pumped up the hill to release stuff too. We then take that water to the drinking fountains over at Disneyland. Because sharing is caring. This was used in a movie called Big Fat Liar with Frankie Muniz, Amanda Bynes, and a Academy Award nominee called Giovanni. Well, Lady Gaga shot a music video for her called Judas. You're welcome. If you guys have ever seen Nacho Libre, this was Tijuana, Mexico for Nacho Libre. And right here, why don't we just do it right here? Yeah. We are
6 movies at the same time. And that's why in 1915 we made over 200 Western productions. So Universal Studios became known, again, this is in the early 1900s, became known for the Western movies. The first thing we would do, we would pretty much have dirt on the ground. Back then there was no concrete, no pavement. Then we're gonna add items and we're gonna make it look like the Old West. So these are the oldest sets in Hollywood. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna say these are like, you know, original from 1915. That would be a big lie. They've been refurbished throughout the years. The latest refurbishment was done by 2010 compared to the larger door. So this was done on purpose. Forced perspective was built, so if an actor stands right outside of the small doors, which by the way is a Disney movie, but we are a rental facility. So if anyone saw Saving Mr. Banks with Colin Farrell, the back he works, this would be the exterior. That set with the little columns, with the small columns, that's the back. Now, I mentioned Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, they
Okay then.
It's literally that same street where I talked about Colin Farrell, Saving Mr. Banks, but now you can see when we have all the set decoration, it looks like the Old West, right? So again, the first thing we would do, we would bring that tarp that has like the dirt glued on it, and then we're gonna add all these little items. So we have, sandbags, barrels, benches, cartwheels. Those items are what we call props, from the word property. Our studio on its own, it's a full-on rental facility, so we rent out our sound stages, our city streets, and our props as well. So what is a prop? Anything on a set that's on nailed to the floor or to a wall, pretty much set decoration. Anything an actor holds. So let's say this were a movie, my phone, the microphone would be a prop as well. So our props are for rent, and that's where we're headed, to our props warehouse. It will be our last off-trolley visit. Then we have just a little bit more to drive through, and then we'll take you back to the park. So, the building up ahead, it's called the Edith Head building. That's where we're going. Edith Head was a very famous costume designer. She used to do the costumes for Alfred Hitchcock. And the building is named after her because the 4th floor is our costume department. Everything else full of props. We have the largest prop collection. We'll come right back. So make sure if you want to leave like your backpacks, jackets, it's all good. We'll open the water chest. Feel free to grab some water. And yeah, my group stay seated. We'll let Bobby and his group go first. See them on your left if you want to take some pictures. Again, we're just driving by them. We call them Little Europe because they were built with the idea you could be anywhere in Europe without having to travel to Europe. I know I have at least 3 people from Europe in my group, but you're probably thinking we're crazy. It worked out. Right now, you're seeing France, Germany in a movie called All Quiet on the Western Front. The movie won Best Picture at the Academy Awards. Yes, this was back in 1920. Today is the subway station in San Francisco. How do we know we're in San Francisco? Because take a look at the stops. It's a forecourt, Golden Gate Park. If we were to switch to JFK and Central Park, I'd be thinking that to tell you we're in New York City. See how it works? It's truly just about the props, truly about the set decoration. A production can change the year the movie takes place in, just by changing maybe the ticket booth, maybe the turnstiles. You can make it way more futuristic or way older. Oh, little primer in the lane. Happens in LA, and again we're in San Francisco. It happens in San Francisco as well. It's fine. I think you might be stuck though, so just remain seated. much. I can tell by your reaction. But also all the Blumhouse films. So you'll see the Bates Motel on your right at the Psycho House up the hill. There's so much to see right here. Also in front of us, we have a replica of the Hollywood sign. So if you want to take a picture, we're going to turn the corner. We'll be on your left. Again, taken over by Blumhouse. And lots of blood. I mean, it looks pretty cool for Halloween. Anyone doing Halloween Horror Nights at all this weekend or no? It's pretty scary. I'll be here. Now, the Psycho House is the original Psycho House Alfred Hitchcock used for his film in 1960. One of the most iconic sets in Hollywood, and it looks like Norman's in the house.
Nice to see.
A little bit nervous. I'm not sure what's going on. That's a knife. That is a very shiny knife. Let's get out of here. Now, pulling forward, we have one of the...
They're all over there. So if you do not want that water to get on you, oh no. Now is your time to get out of those green seats, all right? Fantastic. Hi. Hey, you already know my name. What's up? How you doing? What's up, buddy? What's your name? David, what's your name? Evans. Nice to meet y'all. Just like they said, y'all can call me Sage, alright? I run things around here. Now behind me are a few of my men. You should know, like right over here, this is Corbin. He is a very good guy. Very important that you know him. He is my #1 guy. Over here is Yayo. He, yeah, give him a little love. He really wants to do better. And you know what? We always give him a chance. We always give him a chance. Now, like I was saying about those green seats, it is really important that you understand that it could be a whole lot of water. Like a lot of water. So if you're like, yeah, we have extra clothes, we did bring a change of clothes, but it's very smart because just if you don't believe me about how much water it could be, I highly recommend that you ask this guy right here. Is it a lot? Good amount? Alright, fantastic. Wonderful. For the rest of you, I'm going to need each and every one of you to work, alright? That's how we make things run smoothly around here. So I'm going to give you a job. Your job is to be a lookout. You are on the lookout for smokers. If you don't know what a smoker is, consider yourself lucky. They're vile. They're evil. We don't want them here. So as our new lookouts, it is up to you. If you see something, you get our attention so that we can take care of it. The way that you do that is you got to be as loud as you can. Should we get him back? Yeah, we're gonna get him back. We're gonna get him. Good. Birthday girl. Do you want to spray him in the face? Let's get his right here. 1, 3. Spray him right in the face, alright? Ready? 1, 2, 3. What do you think you're doing? Hey, yo, she's just a little kid and it is her birthday. Look at that. Yeah. You're gonna spray her. Whoa! Hey, no! Big guy, buddy, get up here. Come on. Listen, I'm sorry I sprayed you so much earlier. This is your chance for revenge, alright, man? I want full power, everything you got on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3! Everybody give me a round of applause! Alright, boys, get back to work!
The future. The polar ice caps have melted, and the continents are deep beneath the waves. The survivors live on these floating fortresses known as atolls in this place called Waterworld. Brave explorers voyage in search of the legend of Dryland, the last remaining on the planet. But the Deacon, maniacal leader of a group of evil raiders called Smokers, is determined to find dry land first. He's ensured that no explorer has ever returned until now.
Mac, what do you got? It's a woman! Looks like it's Helen! Return signal! Hale, open the gate!
Close the gates! Mac, keep a lookout.
Helen!
Fish, come help me.
It's good to see you alive. Where have you been?
Fix your eyes on this.
This is pure dirt. How'd you come by it?
I've been to dry land.
Dry land is a myth.
No, it's not a myth. I've been there. It's our salvation. We can all start new lives on dry land, but we have to hurry. The deacon and his smokers are after me.
Smokers in the distance! Battle stations! Mac, sound the alarm! Helen, get to the tower and get on the water cannon. Hurry! Get up there, security gate! They have a seaplane! Mac! I lost it! Where is he? Incoming from the south! Look out!
Break in the wall!
Cover it! Smokers!
He's opening the gates!
Stop him! Gunboat! Helen, stay down! Helen, we got her! Two o'clock! I got the girl! Outside! Hey! Where do you think you're going? Signal the deacon!
Hi, I'm Tiger Woods. Hey, you got my golf ball? Where is it? Hold it nice and high. Hey, because I had my golf ball. Hey, wait. You might need these people. Like this. Brothers and sisters.
Deacon! We are not your brothers and sisters! Am I right?
Somebody shut him up.
No, never shut us up!
Now, where was I? Desolate children, you poor souls floating around on this pile of sheet metal. The provider has spoken, and he told me personally that someone here knows the way to dry land. That's right, my flock. I said dry land. And we're gonna pave it and drive it, tax it and tie this sweet Joe above. We're gonna use it, cruise it, fill it and drill it, and build an 18-hole monument to my beloved self.
You'll never find dry land, Deacon. I won't let you. And neither will the Mariner.
Mariner. Hey, Chuck, close the gate. Mariner. You mean that half-man, half-fish boyfriend of yours? The one who took out my eye?
Yeah! Is that what you're talking about, huh? Huh?
Bring me the girl. Now, Helen, how often you sleep? You play games. Very well then. Let's play games. Keep an eye on her. What do we got over there, boys?
We got an 8-holer!
Aha!
And he's got dirt!
He's got dirt. And I need to know the way to draw land. So the name of the game is, the first one who talks, lives.
Leave him alone! He doesn't know anything.
Well, I guess that makes you the winner.
Helen, don't tell him anything.
And that guy, the loser, drop him.
No.
Now you see, Helen, you're gonna show me the way to draw land. Well, you're not.
Jet ski are approaching at high speed!
You hold that thought. Shoot him!
He's gone!
What do you mean he's gone?
He's gone under the water!
It's Mariner. It's the Mariner! All right, boys. The Mariner's here, and I want him dead. Shoot him! Aaron! Where do you think you're going? I didn't say you could leave. The party's just beginning. Ah! Oh, you're gonna die. Girl. Bring me back the girl. Hey, cousin. He's right there. I can see him. And I only got one eye. Hey, Bernard. When I tell you to, take his head off. Now, Bernard! Take his head off! Yeah. Oh, come on. We got guns. He's got one. Check it out, bud. Bring me the girl. Who trained that guy?
You did, boss!
Chuck, fix this.
Are you all right?
Oh! Helen, what are you doing with that fish, boy? He's not your kind. He don't have a kind. That's fillet the flounder, eh? I like this game. We got a runner! Not her, you idiot! Him! Oh!
It's jammed!
I'm empty. Go find me another weapon. You're not gonna ruin my plans to dry land, you mutant guild freak. You're nothing but a mutated freak. Find me a weapon.
Hey, Mom, how about this?
Hey, Mariner! Looks like it's just you and me. Man versus...
Here's something in your face! You got that on you? Mariner! I think we got him.
Helen! And you got something on your back? Why is he alive? Well, go kill him! And when you're done, signal my seaplane. Blow this place to kingdom come. I'll take care of this meeting myself. Oh, shut up! That cousin! Enough playing around. I need something with a little more firepower. Ask and ye shall receive. Hey, Mariner! Say hello to Big Bertha! Come on, boy! Stand in one spot! You're gonna use Chuck as a shield. I never liked Chuck.
No, Mariner! No!
Yes! Winner! Thank you. Oh, Helen. A single tear runs down my cheek. All right, boys. Signal my seaplane. Hey, boys! What do you know? Looks like all my guys are dead.
Good.
And so is your boyfriend. Now you see that ladder? Start climbing. Faster! For I have a new vision. A pilgrimage for two. To dry land. Just think of it, Helen. You, me, and the sweet smell of dry land. Now do yourself a favor. Show me the way! Let's take it! That's right, Helen. Go pack your bag, give a plane to catch. Come on, fish boy! Now it's time to turn the page of the new world! Under my man! A fish!
I'll get the boat!
You're not going anywhere, Helen. At least not with a hole in your boat. You're ruining everything! Why don't you die? Hold on, cousin! You shot down my seaplane. No matter. Because I got your girl. And I killed all your friends. So who's gonna stop me now? You? I don't think so. You don't even have a leg to stand on.
No!
Yes, I. Speaking of Waterworld, celebrate the birth of a new nation. Dry land is my destiny.
Hey, Deacon!
Hey, what? No, no, no! No! I'll get you! I'll get you! Mariner!
Open the gate!
start anew on Dryland.
You guys come on up. Hands down to your side. High five. And then the one together. You know,
That's
I
okay.
say 40th.
At the back of the Minions land in Universal Hollywood, just facing onto the Hilton. There's nobody here apart from me. Mrs. Everyone's got a story to tell, and a view of the new Fast and Furious roller coaster, Super Nintendo Land, and a view of the valley.
And just like that, we're back in the room.
So what can we see from the 21st floor of the Hilton in Universal City in Hollywood? If you look down, you can see the entrance to Universal Studios. I can't see a red carpet today. Maybe it's getting washed. To the right hand side is Universal City Walk. As you follow past the entrance on the left hand side, you'll see the American flag. On the right hand side, we'll see Harry Potter. And just to the left of that is the Simpsons area. And left again is the new Fast and Furious ride, which opens in 2026. And down to my left hand side, you can see little bits of the Minion land with some Minions. I don't know if that's Stuart or Bob, I'll have to ask them. And if I go to the next window, I'm not too sure how good a view it is. Down to the left hand side, you can see Super Nintendo World, another part of the Fast and Furious ride. Can you see the Coca-Cola truck passing us? That's also next to car parking. I think that's a Frankenstein car parking area. There's also Halloween Horror Nights on tonight. This being Thursday, the 2nd of October, 2025. They are pretty limited in space. There's a car park underneath the Minions. There's also a golf course just after Universal. And if we're looking straight ahead, we can just see Warner Brothers Studios. And that's it just there. Also, Disney's got its main office here. We just ran out of time on this visit, but maybe next time. But I think it's a pretty spectacular view from the 21st floor at Hilton in Universal City.
This is my personal opinion of the Universal Studios Hollywood VIP experience. Myself and my partner paid for the tour on the 30th of September 2025, and we paid £544 for the day tour. This was something we were really looking forward to, mainly because of the studio tour. We'd seen lots of vlogs of getting out of the trams, seeing the sets, and just having that extra special experience. So in our room in the Hilton, we have this book, which is a kind of advert for the tour, and gives you an idea of what they are telling you will experience. So this made us even more excited by the tour and what we were going to experience. So like it says, a Hollywood you've never seen before. In this, it's the backstage at the world's largest backlot. You can see the trams. This is the trams that you go on with a smaller party. And as you can see, what it reflects is that you will see film sets in progress. We were aware before that this was not necessarily the case, and that some film sets, because of live filming, we would not be able to access. But this gives the impression that you will get to see some of how films are made in front of you, and that certainly wasn't the case on the day that we went along. As you can see, we had an expert guide. Our guide was called Bobby. We shared our guide with another party on the tour. We were obviously two smaller groups, and we shared the tram together. So there was another guide as well. The guides were very professional, very friendly, very helpful. This is talking about how your tour will be like a time machine. As you can see in the promotional material, it specifies Back to the Future, again, which me and my partner are very excited to see. We were aware from the day before that, and from other vlogs, that it's not always possible to see the Back to the Future area, but we thought we might get to see it from the end, get off the tram, take photos down the street towards it. Again, this was not possible at all. We were told that there was filming in the area and it had to go around it. Again, as you can see, you get the impression that you're able to take lots of photos in the areas that you do get off the tram. We got off the tram a couple of times, and the time given to actually explore any of the areas was absolutely minimal. In fact, we were being chased at one point to say that we were taking too long, and all we wanted was a couple of photos, and that was in the old western area. We were certainly not in any of the main areas that we wanted to go. Again, here is talking about the sound stage. The photographs look like there's actual interior sound stages that you would get into to be able to see how they do it. The tour itself, you get off the tram and you go into an absolutely empty warehouse. It is just a shell, and they explain that it's soundproofed and that they set things up in there to film. It was really not worth getting off a tram to actually see that at all. Exterior street sets. Once again, we obviously were really hoping for the Back to the Future area, and we weren't going to get that, but we were also very disappointed for some people that was really interested in the programme for Colonial Street, Wisteria Lane, what's it called again?
Wisteria Lane, Desperate Housewives. Desperate Housewives, and we could not even stop the tram. It got slowed to a minimal so she could get one photo of the house. She wasn't able to get off the tram and take a photo. I was really surprised and shocked that most people weren't getting what they wanted. Nobody was asking us what we were interested at the beginning, what films we were interested in. For me personally, I was really looking forward to getting off and getting photos in the film set for The Happy Place, where Frankenstein and Dracula was filmed. You know, they're very iconic films for me. The Psycho film was very personal for me to be able to get off and have a photo outside there. Again, there was none of that.
Halloween Horror Nights were filming at that time, so I totally appreciate that. Again, the sets would be set up for something different and we wouldn't get all that we wanted, but I would say we got none of what we wanted. The prop warehouse, as you can see, it says that you can get photos of things in the prop warehouse. We were told absolutely not allowed to take any photos within the prop warehouse. So anything that this is saying was not allowed. We saw the ET character. We were told we couldn't touch it. We were told we couldn't take any photos inside at all. At one point, the biggest information we were getting told was a dumpster and lamps outside. I'm not saying it wasn't interesting about the prop warehouse. It really was. You know, you don't think about each film set needing sofas and chairs and lamps and desks, etc. But it really wasn't what you're paying £544 for at all. At lunchtime, which was after the tram tour, we then went for what was classed as a gourmet dining. I'm not disputing that the food was nice, but it was far from gourmet dining. It's a buffet. You go and you help yourself, you fill your plate, and that was it. Nothing was spectacular in the slightest. We got plenty of juices, cans of Coke, fruit juice, etc. But I certainly wouldn't be classing that as gourmet dining. We got an hour total. And we were told we had to go to the bathroom before we went because there was limited numbers of toilets. And again, it just doesn't scream VIP tour to you. I suppose this is our biggest bugbear, was that the Universal Express Pass was included. It's not something we were interested in. We also had 2 days in the park, so an express pass for the park wasn't really something that was of great interest to us, but it seemed to be very much what the tour guide was pushing, that the majority of the time was going to be pushing the express pass and getting you on the rides. And certainly from the ones we went on, we were quickly put through. You know, you were definitely getting in the shows quickly. We went to Waterworld, which we had a spectacular view. We went to the Kung Fu Panda show, and because I had a sore back, he ultimately got me a seat that didn't move, so that was all really accommodated for. That was really great. But the express pass was not something, we felt we needed to pay for. For us, it was all about the tram tour, the studio tour. When it says guided tour through Harry Potter, I wouldn't have said that happened either. The tour guide took us into the area but quickly ushered us through. We actually left the tour guide after this because we just felt we weren't getting anything from it. He was not going to give you information about Harry Potter. It was not going to be a detailed walkthrough or anything like that. We just were going on the rides and doing it as quickly as possible. So as I say, although we left the tour early, there was only about another hour and a bit to go. That was it. Again, from the photos, I want to highlight that it looks like there's action in front of you. That is not what happens. You go through the exact same scenes as what the normal tram tour goes through. And in fact, with Jaws, it was only redoing the tour again today on a normal ticket that I could actually see the shark. If you're not sitting at the right-hand side of the tram, whether it's the normal tram or a VIP tour, you're not seeing that shark. And again, with the King Kong, it's the exact same as you would get from the normal, included studio tour. Nothing different there. Again, going back, best seats in the house. Yes, I would absolutely agree with that. Best seats in the house, but that was not what we were interested in at all. It wasn't something that would have made us pay £544. This was again one of our bugbears, was chance to meet a star. clearly says that on this brochure, that you get to meet the stars, you get the chance to meet the characters you want to. For us, we'd have loved to have met Doc Brown, we'd have loved to have met Dracula, we'd even seen him in the park the day before, and we were like, no, we won't go and meet him because we know we'll be meeting him tomorrow. We've seen other YouTube vlogs where at lunchtime the characters come round when you're having a meal and interact with you, so you know you've got good one-on-one time. Absolutely not. There was no characters during the dine-in. I think we saw a Gabby, one of the street performers, New York type woman, coming to one of the tables, but she never came anywhere near us or really around anybody else. There was no other characters. We weren't asked at any point, did we want to meet any of the characters when we were going through the park? So such as Minions. Frank, my partner, loves Minions. Absolutely not. We never got any of that. So again, really disappointed in the way this brochure highlights things, and it doesn't give you that. So they say there's two ways to experience it. The VIP experience, which is what we paid for, or a private one. I certainly wouldn't be paying again for either of these. They are not what I would be expecting, and we've come away very, very disappointed by the tours. Again, disclaimer, that's just my opinion, and again, we left slightly early, but that is my view as a paying guest, that this was not worth it.